Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining. Today's fly I'm going to tie is a mini daddy long legs. Um, Everybody associates daddy long legs with fishing late summer and into the autumn, but to be fair, I catch a lot of fish on this mini daddy all the way through the winter. It can be fished on its own on the surface. Um, as a dry type fly, you can pull it and cause a V, get the reaction, they'll chase it, or it's particularly good when used on the point fly of a washing line. Daddy on the point, dial back, or a buzzer or cruncher, whatever on your droppers. Slow figure of eight, literally not very far down under the surface, and the fish just love it, smash it to death. So we'll get on tying. Now the hook I've got in the vise today is a size 14 wet hook. You can do whichever hook of your choice, but it's a size 14 to keep it fairly small. The thread I'm going to use is a tan 80 uni thread, but we'll go with the materials as we start tying it. So we'll put a base down. Now also I tie these mini daddies in different colours. Four main ones are tan, dark brown, black and orange. That's the main four colours that I use and catch on all the four colours. So what we're going to use for the legs is pre-knotted pheasant tail. Now again, when we use these, I normally take about maybe 8-ish. I'm not particularly worried exactly how many they're in, because the fish don't care, and if the fish don't care, then it makes no difference to me. So what we do, I just want these positioned just coming off the back of the hook, like so. Make sure we're happy where they're going to sit. That's it. And then cinch them down. The thing is, if you put more legs in than you actually need, if you lose a few during the fishing, you still got enough to tempt the fish, because obviously the legs is one of the main attractors as you're moving the fly or whatever. Really good. Now the body of the fly is a high density foam tubing. Now this is 3mm, but what I do, I put it on the bench. Obviously you cannot see it, but I'm rolling it with my finger at one end just to narrow it down, and then it narrows down fairly easy to get a bit of a taper in. So you can see it's tapered down from obviously the fatter end, and then what I do on the end that I've tapered down, you can use a cigarette lighter or whatever, and just burn the end. Just to give you, use your finger, just to give you a brown edge into it. It tapers it down, and it also gives nice dark brown tip the back of the body. So what I'm going to do, I normally put the foam just before the legs end. So we'll go down here, hold it where I want it, put one loose one in, like so, pull this back, couple in just in front, and then you can start cinching it down. another couple in front, back again, just to hold it in position. And then what I normally do in this position is put a bit of varnish. You can use varnish or super glue, whatever you wish. And around like so. Right, now what we do then for the body, I'm going to use this red game cape, and I'm going to take a small feather from the bottom end to use to wind along the body. So I've got one here which I'll just tie in. So there it is. Tie it in. Get the hackle pliers. And then just take this round. This gives the creation of like more legs underneath, which attracts the fish as well. So we'll just tie that off. Just snip that a little bit there. Now what we'll do now is pull these to either side, because we want them down to either side. So try and get them to either side and then pull back, and then over the top with this to create the shape of the body. So again, at the front, any stragglers at the front we can cut off later. Cinch it down. Lost my whip finishing tool there for a second. And then what we can do now is create the shape of the head, which is just a straight cut across the top. Gives you the shape of the head. Get the varnish or super glue, whichever you prefer to use, and then just use your whip finishing tool and then snip it off. If you've got any stragglers at the front, check your fly, just around your eye, cut it off, cut them off, and there you go. Well, that is absolutely deadly, as I say, in the small sizes. Obviously a lot of daddies are tied in the bigger sizes, and what you find is the fish will come up, especially on the surface. They'll come up and they'll slap them to try and drown them, but they take this small one more readily. And again, when it's under the surface, when it's on the washing line, they absolutely love it. So we'll get some tied up in the small sizes. I don't think they'll be disappointed. Like I say, black, orange, dark brown and tan, like this one is, they'll all serve you well. So if you like it, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my fishing videos and the fly tying. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you.